The government has announced a funding boost for bus services across the UK worth almost £3 billion. It's aimed at improving the journeys of millions of passengers with quicker, cheaper and more reliable buses. Our North of England reporter Jonathan Brown heard from commuters in West Yorkshire about what it could mean for them.
Because we're not in the centre of the town, we're not a priority.
Chris says the hourly bus service he relies on to get to work has cost him time, money and, due to unreliability and cancellations, his health.
I was running for the bus. I fell and broke my wrist, my knee and my shoulder, which is why I'm still using a stick. And as the ambulance arrived to take me to Halifax, the supposedly cancelled bus showed up.
We joined him on the half-hour commute from Todmorden in West Yorkshire to his workplace in Hebden Bridge, a trip he says he has no choice but to make if he wants to stay in a job.
But it's very exasperating that I have to factor in every day the fact that I don't know for definite what time I'm going to get into work and what time I'm going to get home.
Waiting for bus services that might never arrive is nothing new, but it is getting more common. In June, the National Audit Office found that 46% of local authorities described their own ability to provide local transport as fairly or very poor, while nationally bus journeys are down outside of London by 9% since 2019.
Today, the government's announced a £3 billion plan to change that. The money's for councils to spend on their own priorities until 2029, like new routes or more frequent services where they are needed. A move passenger groups say has been long delayed.
Since COVID, there's been a huge decline in both the services that are available and the frequency of those. And this should enable them to start to break that cycle.
But in rural towns like this, it could be a while before there's trust in the timetables.
They do just sort of like never arrive, so then it does put you off using it.
Sometimes, yeah, they're late, not on time, but generally I like buses. I like the fact that I've got a pass.
I wait for 15 minutes and bus not coming, and I get on the train and come here.
So you had to get the train because you couldn't get the bus?
Yes.
People are really struggling. People really rely on the buses as well. We're not alone, but we are, I suppose, emblematic of other towns. It's a national issue, quite frankly.
But there we go, technical issue.
For the likes of Chris, the arrival of positive change can't come soon enough. Bus passengers, he says, shouldn't be left behind. Jonathan Brown, ITV News, Hebden Bridge.